Onward to Vernworth Castle.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
Interested in my wares?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master.
We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
My bed, please. As sharp as it's.
This is where I find my life.
Here at last. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Quiet at last. I'd not mind lingering for a spell. I'm in fine faculty.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Just about anywhere. New recruits are barely with us. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
I must earn the people's faith.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Quiet at last.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. Good sleep. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Prithee inform me. If aught were to happen to you.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Such quietude is a blessing.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this world.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble today. Chance to put my...
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
What say we gather some information?
A mage skill would be most practical here. Might I be of assistance?
'Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
It's no easy thing, making a living so...
Oh dear.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Fine fettle today.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
Fine wares.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I'm able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Queen Regent Deesa appears to be working in concert with this Phasers fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
I've had enough.
This isn't right.
Right, just follow me.
What's going on? Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp. This is where I'm
Those new recruits could barely lift their swords.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Then
The best quality.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
As tired as I am. Seems like.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere.
Naughty import ever happens here, anyhow.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Jesus arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar. whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
A place to quench one's thirst for knowledge, eh? I'll admit 'tis an intriguing prospect.
There was a place fitting that description within the slums, as I recall.
Ah, yes. Now I see.
Oh, dang. Am I expected to simply accept this? Absurd!
This looks as good a place as any.
Let me get that. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Fancy a look at my wares?
Sir Arisen, thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If you can believe it, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi, what are you doing standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas, this is the good sir I spoke of, the one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
These Saurians are a stubborn lot.
Saurians, master!
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip.
Over so soon?
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to our rescue now. You're more than a friend to Har Village, Sir Arisen. You are a hero. Truly, we cannot...
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave! How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
Fair!
I do apologize. 'Twould seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
A ruder fellow I never met. The village's troubles are far from done, if you ask me.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
What's become of my fur?
Not to hope for a bigger haul today.
cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave. 'Tis overly narrow here, and ill-suited to combat.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering.
I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Your magical aid has dissipated. Pray cast it anew.
Their master science! Fly off as soon as you can. Stay with me, Arisen. Hold him,
Most effective.
I grant you roaring flame. I did my best to match your skill, Master. Tis most queer. Aspects of this place differ from what I remember of our previous visit.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Heed your senses. If aught feels out of place, it could very well be a trap.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
An exemplary performance!
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt.
Let us see what we're made of!
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat. Ah, look. There are rare materials yonder, just waiting to be harvested.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Methinks I can make it over there. Might I be of assistance? My magics are yours to command, should you require the skill of a mage. Might I be of assistance?
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Thank you, Sir Arisen. That's twice now you've aided us. We've a long road ahead, but fear not. Harv Village shall be bustling again ere long. I do hope you'll stop by if ever you're passing through.